to you, my friend, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a prep and pack with me for Disney in the fall. That's right, Disney World, fall magic, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, all the best times. If you've been wondering what to pack for Disney in the fall or how to stay cool in Disney parks with kids, this is going to be the video for you. I'm going to show you how I organize my packing, my kind of like 3-step system for both my daughter and I. We'll talk the essentials that I never leave home without when going to a Disney park, and I'll take you along. This video is very much done in a vlog style format, so we're starting here at the ear wall in my mini sweater. Hair is slicked back because we're prepared to work. And also stay tuned because I have a ton of Disney content planned, both here on YouTube as well as on social media. I am primarily focusing my efforts right now on TikTok as opposed to Instagram, though Instagram still gets the weight loss surgery content. TikTok gets it all. I'm definitely going to do a what I eat in a day at Epcot because it's Food and Wine Festival right now, which we're very excited for. And also we're staying at Fort Wilderness in one of the new cabins. So there'll be a cabin tour, a park day vlog, all kinds of good content. If there's something that you want, because this video is coming out while I still have time to make revisions to content, leave it in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, okay, for all of it. A quick note on Disney in the fall. It is one of my very favorite times to go. The decorations are up. I love the fall decor. I think Disney goes so hard for Halloween. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has been in full swing since August. The Boo to You parade happens. Spooky treats that are adorable. The merch is cute and usually shorter wait times. But weather is still one of those in-betweens where right now, as we are tracking the weather, it still looks like at the end of September, early October, it's hitting high 80s, feeling like 90s almost every day with potential for rain showers. And then the evenings get just a smidge cooler, especially if you're walking around. So packing for Disney in the fall means balancing heat, sun, and Halloween. Let's go into how I plan and organize the packing. The first thing is how I organize. And I know that for my type A firstborn girlies, organization is so wildly personal. How you choose to get things from dream state to functioning and out the door can vary. This is just how I like to do it. I do find myself to be a credible expert on organizing and packing for Disney, and I will let this channel stand as my evidence for that. I start with a 1A and 1B process. The first part, and I will put a little picture of it here up on the screen, is a shared note between my husband and I where he inputs the details of our flight time, the parks that we're going to, any dinner reservations that have already happened in advance, and I convert that note, 1B, into a Google Sheet. We're so high tech right now. This Google Sheet has 2 tabs on the bottom, one for me and one for my daughter. It has the day, what we're doing, and any necessary reservation details, and then the outfit breakdown. So like whether it's a top, a bottom, a dress, and then the accessories that need to go with it. So I try to chart everything out, and this helps me really not overpack. I call this my outfit chart. I do this for every single trip that we go on. I will say that I think doing an outfit chart for a Disney trip is so much easier because your plans are clear. Whereas if you're going on a cruise, or earlier this year when we got to go to Portugal, making an outfit chart was hard because I was like, I think we're gonna be at a thermal pool, and then I think we're going to lunch, and then maybe we'll do shopping. So your outfit has to do multiple things. It's a lot easier in Disney. We are headed into the magic for this special occasion because my husband is turning 40. So this is ultimately his 40th birthday party. We're going with a big group as a party of 12, which means that it's not our usual like 3-person Craig outing to Disney. I will link my favorite Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party video here because we are not doing the party this time, but we have many times, including last year. I believe. So I will leave my favorite video linked here for you in case you want to see how I specifically pack for that party. After I have my outfit chart complete, or complete-ish, with the idea of what I'm packing, what I need to gather, etc., I will then start pulling those pieces and I hang them on a rack in this office. Said rack. This is step 2, where I am pulling the items that are on my outfit chart and then I put them out in this rack in the office. This rack does always live out in the office, but it doesn't always have our next trip's clothes on it, kind of in front of the ear wall. So now all of these things are coming off the hangers and downstairs where I can fold them, show them to you, and pack them safely for our trip. We are about to bring all of these clothes downstairs to start packing them, but to prepare, I gather my suitcases. I need to know what sizes those are. I also crack out all of my packing cubes because you know, if you've watched a packing video here, that I live by packing cubes. I use them to gather like items. So sometimes I will put like all of my dresses in one, all of my bathing suits, and sometimes I gather by day, which I actually think makes it easier. I roll my softer items, I fold my structured ones, and I like little dust bags for shoes to keep the dirt of your shoes away from the other things in your bag. Speaking of shoes, I am going to try to limit the number that I am bringing for both my daughter and I. And I'll explain when I'm showing you the outfits how I've selected shoes to go with the outfits for both of us in terms of both practicality, comfort, and of course the aesthetic. Now let's talk about the essentials for the heat and sun in Florida at this time of year. One is definitely going to be sunscreen, right? For us here on Cape Cod, the weather is turning. It doesn't feel like you are in 8 hours of intense heat anymore, and that's exactly what we're walking into in the Florida fall. So broad spectrum UV-based sunscreen is a must. I will also add water resistant is really helpful because we're going to be sweating and we're going to be going on attractions that have water on them. Reapplying it often, especially after the water rides. I will also add on to that, for my daughter, a number 2 necessity is going to be a hat. I am an ears girl. So I'll show you the sunscreen I'm bringing specifically for my part, for my face, and then I'll have my ears. Callie doesn't really wear ears because she wears glasses, so it hurts behind her ears. So she always wears a hat, and she has quite a collection of crazy Disney hats that I'm sure will be coming with us. When planning out outfits, I make sure that I am looking at materials, the fabrics of the clothing pieces that I'm picking for us. I am looking for lightweight, breathable, if possible, sweat wicking fabrics that are light in color. You will never catch us in navy blue, which is one of my favorite go-to colors, or black on a 90-degree park day. Anything rayon, lightweight linen would also work. I am leaning into a little bit more athleisure during this particular trip. At least the materials are, because they've worked so well in intense heat in the past. So I'll show you what's mine and what I've rented. We're also packing cooling towels that we have from previous trips because we have gone to Disney in August before, as well as personal hand fans for my daughter's little bag, water, etc., all needed. We are bringing both refillable water bottles as well as my husband has a backpack that has like a water bladder in it. We always bring this. He replaces it like every 3 years, and it really helps to keep us hydrated because we don't want to be carrying around plastic water bottles. The refillable ones go in the bags that we're bringing, or we'll rent lockers to take things out of the bag so that the water bottles fit in. And of course, you simply cannot go to a Disney park at any time of year without a poncho. Don't be the person who needs to spend $22 on the Disney poncho. Bring your own, get them for $1, throw them in your bag, make it your Disney backpack, and never take them out. Let's go pack. Welcome to the process of actively packing for 2 humans. So I think I've done a better job laying out Callie's clothes back here. I have a smattering of accessories and then my beginning pile. Our first meal in Disney parks is going to be at Beak and Barrel, and you can guarantee I will be sharing with you on social media and in future vlogs, so make sure you're subscribed and following along, particularly on TikTok. And Callie requested to dress like a pirate for this experience, so we have this from a previous Disney cruise that she can wear. And we happened to purchase these little red striped shorts for a summer outfit. They will need to be ironed prior. I don't really know how to iron them and then travel with them so that they don't wrinkle. Would love to know your thoughts on that. And just a regular white kids tee from the Gap. So I didn't have to buy anything specific for this little outfit. And she has a little red crossbody. This is from my friend Sarah, who sent it to Callie. But it's this little Athleta red crossbody that I think is going to play quite a role in many of her outfits. As of this moment in time where I get to chat with you, I don't yet have my Beak and Barrel outfit ready. I would love to wear white denim and a red striped shirt. I worry that I'm not going to be comfortable because that may be too warm. Stay tuned. Our first full day is a Fort Wilderness celebration day, and I have something really fun as like a bonus accessory here. So as I mentioned, my husband is turning 40, and we have several cabins for those of us who are coming to celebrate this birthday. And my brother-in-law actually rented us a golf cart, as well as himself, and our other parties also have golf carts. So Mark was like, oh, I want the golf carts to be fun. I'm gonna get us some lights. And he actually bought lights off of TikTok shop. And then I bought these floats. Have you ever seen people do this at Fort Wilderness where they like attach things to the top? So the theme of Mark's birthday is a pirate looks at 40, right? Jimmy Buffett-esque, blend it with Beak and Barrel and other activities that we're doing. So we're leaning into the Jimmy Buffett theme. So we have several parrot floats that I have to also fit in the luggage. So yeah. So Callie wanted to bring her Moana bathing suit. I will insert a photo of her on the screen wearing this. This is special because it's from Aulani, and despite it being oh look, it has an Aulani tag. I don't know if you can see that. Despite it being a size 14, she's tall, and Disney bathing suits notoriously run small. So this may be her last like attempt to wear this. I have a Cat and Jack cover up that we've had for some time. And then she wanted to go with the Minnie Mouse vibes. So like, this is not the vibe I would go for a Fort Wilderness day where we're gonna be looping and swimming and playing on playgrounds. But she likes this dress, it's flowy. We're gonna put white shorts underneath it. Done. Now my outfit of choice for Fort Wilderness Day is a Hill House dress, which I guess is not surprising if you know me, but this one is in a lovely fall color, and bonus, it's rented. If you've been around since packing days of Aulani, then you know that month to month I rent my clothes with a company called Nuuly. This is not an ad, though I wish it was. My little Nuuly box this month, and it comes with 6 pieces of clothing in it that I choose from the app. They send it to you, you get to wear them for 30 days, and then you send them back. So because I knew we were doing this trip, I think 3 or 4 of my pieces that I rented are for Disney. So I am going to bring this box with me. I did this in Hawaii too, and I did this when we went to California actually as well. I'm gonna bring my box with me, including the pieces that are not for Disney, and then I am going to send the box back before I come home, so I will gain at least this much space in my luggage on the way home for all the fun merch that I know I'm gonna buy. On the evening of our first day, our plan is to get all 12 of us into Trader Sam's. It's Mark's favorite place on Disney property so far, and that's our plan. So we're starting at Trader Sam's in the afternoon, and then we have reservations at the Boathouse in Disney Springs for dinner because the filet mignon sliders. Say less. My daughter, who has a lot more voice and choice in her outfits, as you probably can tell, chose this dress. It is patterned. Can you see this little pattern? It very much fits with the parrot float idea. My mother bought her this dress in Aruba and it looks really cute on her. It's definitely tropical. So Trader Sam's, yes. Boathouse, perhaps. She's gonna look very cute in it. I went with the opposite vibe and I'm dressing for the Boathouse in a rented dress from one of my favorite brands. Its name is Maeve. I have never owned anything from Maeve, but I find myself leaning into renting a lot of Maeve, especially pants. I like the way their pants fit me, but look at this dress. Look at this dress. It's a drop waist. It has like embroidered nautical details on it. I love this. I think the only challenge here is, how does one wear a bra? I think the answer is you don't, so I'm gonna bring a strapless bra and my cakes, but I love this, and my plan is to wear my hair kind of almost exactly as it is right now, but in a low bun with, I'd love to find, I'm still hunting for, I love this embroidery detail, a navy blue silk scrunchie for my hair, but I believe I have a white one if I can't find navy blue. But oh man, I love this dress. I'm very excited to wear it. And then we go to Epcot. The day that we're in Magic Kingdom, and you picked out this Winnie the Pooh Halloween outfit, you have these, but we also have your Tigger hat and the Honeyween hat that I think. The Honeyween. So these stay home?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Callie is going with this soft bubblegum pink two-piece athletic set. Now, ideally, these would be more like Magic Kingdom vibes for me, but we're doing Halloween in Magic Kingdom, of course. So she has this. And oh, one other thing, her bag with this, so cute. This is from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on the Disney cruise, and I feel like that's extra special because I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think you can get this bag in the parks anywhere. And it says Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on the back and has the little like Disney cruise emblem here. So this will be perfect. Now, I am between two. I tried both of these dresses on and shared them with you, I believe on YouTube actually here, and I'm torn as to which one to bring. I love the big straps of this blue one. Feels like the castle to me, and I know we're not in Magic Kingdom that day, but I also love that like we could both be in pink, and these are shorts, they're like butterfly shorts. I don't know which of these to bring. I'm just not entirely sure. So right now, they're both going on the bed and we'll decide. And I think, so like really does it come down to which ears I like better? I love these. I love both of these ears. And I feel like these would go better with the blue and these would go better with the pink. Pink and the blue. I don't know. I wish you were here. And the nice thing about the Epcot outfit is that it's like, that's an all day. That's a one time. We're going to Epcot. We're staying at Epcot. We are eating. We are riding. We are doing potentially the fireworks. And then we come home, shower, and go to bed. Because when we wake up, we go to Magic Kingdom. So this is kind of the only thing that I've had to really purchase for this trip, which is nice. Yes, I did, of course, rent the Nuuly, but I was going to do that anyway. I got this off of Etsy. I will leave the seller below, but it's just a little Winnie the Pooh Halloween shirt. And then Callie picked this out at TJ Maxx for her back to school and just hasn't worn it yet. It's just a little white skirt. Last year, my husband took Callie to Disney around their birthday times for a one-day Disney trip. Like they flew out in the morning from Providence, Boston. I can't remember where they flew out from, but we live in Massachusetts. Flew down very early, spent the whole day. I think they went to Epcot and then they came home that same night and she went to school the next day. And I bought her this as kind of like to bring with her in the parks. So she has both of these. I was really hoping that she would want to wear this one so I could wear this one. I was 100% convinced that I have a Halloween fanny pack or a bum bag, but I don't. So I think she's gonna want to wear this one, and then I will wear this one. This is a little bit outside my wheelhouse, but that's okay. Because she will be in Winnie the Pooh, she has all of her Winnie the Pooh accessories to go with this. We've got the little clip for the bag. She's got her Winnie the Pooh lip gloss. This pin that we gave her for Christmas with Christopher Robin. Let's see. And her Winnie the Pooh Oh Bother little words project that I got her. So she's really theming it out here. Now this is a rental dress from Addison Bay. It's a workout dress, right? Like you can see that type of material. It kind of looks like a picnic table, but not in a bad way. And it's orange and white. So I thought this would be cute with one of two potential sets of ears. These, I love this little ghosty with the ears on. These are from last year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And I'm gonna bring my head, it looks like a headband, but you can buy different heads for this. And if they have the Halloween ones available, I will buy either one or two because I don't need to buy the headband, and then I can wear this with that outfit. And for the last evening, we are headed to Hoop-de-Doo, which I'm really excited about because I think Hoop-de-Doo is especially fun when you go with like a big group. And Callie picked out her first day of school dress, which looks Hill House. It's not, but it has strawberries because they sing strawberry, the strawberry shortcake song at the end. So I thought that was very sweet. And I have a Hill House rental, my second Hill House rental, that I think looks appropriately like Southern. This just feels like you're gonna go have fried chicken at a park bench, right? It's stretchy. Now, when I tried this on in reality, I would not purchase this dress. It does something strange with my excess skin in my armpits. So I wouldn't purchase this dress, but to rent it for one occasion, heck yes. So now, the fun begins. You're not seeing here the undies, the socks. We'll do accessories separately, I think, like my particular jewelry, but I'm just giving you the basics of what we're wearing. If you want more of those details, let me know in the comments, and then maybe I can do like particular little snippets for social media. And through the magic of YouTube and editing, it has been mere seconds, but here it's been about an hour and a half where I have rolled and organized. I've gone through kind of weeding down accessories. I figured out my beacon barrel outfit. I'm going to wear my blue linen pants that I rented because they have to come anyway, and then a white tank, kind of like a linen-y crop tank. I wore a very similar outfit when we went to New York several years ago, and we were coming home from a cruise, not a Disney cruise, sadly. It was the year I got COVID from the cruise. We went to New York, we saw Aladdin on Broadway, and then I had to come home because I tested positive for COVID. But the first day, the day that I felt fine, felt great, we went out and I wore this outfit, and I was so proud of it because it was like one of the first times I was wearing a crop top out into the world. It only really shows like tiny bits of skin. And then we went into this like really pretty photo area where there was water shooting up, and I stood in the wrong spot and got soaked. This became see-through, and then I had to go back to the hotel and change. So I never actually got to wear this out like into the world. So now we've reached a point where I think I can start putting things into packing cubes, which is very exciting news. This is the part of packing I like because it feels so satisfying. Also, I'm going to use my Nuuly box as a packing cube, and I'll show you the luggage that I'm bringing. It's from level 8. I'm bringing my matching set. I know, I hear you saying, didn't you just buy matching luggage? This is not new, and I think for the Nuuly, the depth of the Nuuly box, I need more of a trunk case. Because yes, I did buy myself new luggage before we went to Portugal from Mark and Graham. that I absolutely love. But I feel like because we are staying at Fort Wilderness, because this is a fall trip, that like the green of my suitcases will be the vibe. I have these newer packing cubes. These are from Hanky Panky. I love packing cubes. I collect them. I feel like this is one of the weird things that like I feel like I can never have too much of. I'm gonna start with Callie's back here. If I could convince you of one thing, it's packing cubes, okay? Her whole trip, I could have squished into one. This would fit into a carry-on. We don't have to fit it into a carry-on, but it could. Also, I like how unstructured these packing cubes are. I think it makes it easy to like put things on top. We are bringing 2 pairs of shoes for her, and they're ironically the same. I guess it's not ironic because I'm her mother, but they're the same exact like what I'm bringing too. We're both bringing a pair of reef sandals and a pair of white, or a pair of sneakers. Hers are going to be natives. Mine are just my white ones. They are from Saludos, I believe. I brought them to Portugal as well and really loved them, but I need to find dust bags to put those in. My little nosy is so red just because of the allergies going on. But now we're going to pack in here. I like to pack, even though it all comes out, I like to pack in the order that I'm wearing things. I forgot to pull a bathing suit and a cover up for myself. What I'm missing is a travel home outfit. I have my usual go-to plain outfits. I'm gonna wear a rental sweater. What I mean by that is that it came in my Nuuly box. It's the one with the sardines on it. I've already filmed in it. You've seen it. I'm gonna wear that on the way down with probably white denim. And then on the way home, I have 2 options. I have a forest green Disney sweatshirt that I bought in Disneyland. That could be cute. But I also bought this at the yacht club last time, and I thought maybe before our flight I could wear this and then this, but I also feel like the green one would feel, I have to find it. I have to send Mark on a goose hunt. More to come, but for now I'm gonna put these down and continue rolling and packing. I'm using my level 8 luggage packing cubes because they fit really beautifully. I have 2 of these huge ones. I literally don't know if I have enough things to go inside of here. Oh, I haven't done pajamas yet, so we'll see. I have my Disneyland silk ones, and I heard in a vlog that the air conditioning is like wicked intense inside the cabins, the new cabins, which we have not yet stayed in. Have we? No, we haven't. So I'm also gonna bring these, my like 90s era flannel jammies, and hope that I don't get hot in the night. This is the level 8 trunk that I was mentioning, and one of the reasons why I love it is because of the depth of this main compartment. So I think that will be perfect for something that's this wide. Time to move on to what I consider the more challenging parts of packing. The bag is done and I have so much space. I never say that. It's a crazy thing for me to say. My carry-on is empty and I have my Radley London jewelry box where I actually do keep all of my Disney jewelry separate from my day-to-day. And I found when I opened this 2 patches. what do I do with these? I love this one here for the snacks. I love that. I feel like this could be like a berry snack bag. If you know, you know. And then I found this really beautiful one. These were like collaborations with Stony Clover. I don't have a bag for these to go on for this trip. From my FabFitFun, I have this new jewelry roll, like a travel jewelry. So I am going to do this portion over on TikTok, but I thought I would like pull out what I have in here based on what I'm wearing. I also found these little charms. I just got an idea. I will also be showing you my jewelry stack that I wear in Disney. It's different from my everyday one, but I'm definitely gonna bring my snack little charm bracelet because this one, you always wear this on Food and Wine Day. The pumpkins, I don't know if you can see how cute those are, definitely. I bought these and I don't yet know, maybe these would go with my blue. That's like a lot going on. I usually like to wear my absolute favorites, my Bubble Bar Castle earrings. These get a lot of attention in the parks because they're just perfect. Oh, cute. Okay, I found some things that Callie will want to wear. I've got little orange Mickeys, pumpkin Mickeys. Those are cute. Now that my jewelry roll is packed, it's also awesome. Hang on, I'll show it to you. I just finished packing my travel jewelry roll. Is that what these are called? Like jewelry foldable? This holds so much and then closes up so neatly. Again, this is from FabFitFun. I'd never heard of this company, 8 Other Reasons, but I think this is so pretty. And if you're someone who loves to travel with a variety of jewelry, which I normally don't because I find it to be like cluttery, this just keeps it so organized. Like this is the next level up. We started with the matching luggage sets and then the pouches or the packing cubes that go inside. And now we're just leveling up once again. So now I'm moving on to toiletries, and I must say toiletries, makeup and skincare is my least favorite part. I am going to be bringing my shampoo bar from Atlantic Soap Company that I raved about and have been using. I do love this product. I will leave it linked in the description box below. It is a discount code. It's not an affiliate code, if that makes sense. So I'm not making any money off you purchasing it, but I would recommend it for travel. Super easy. You just cut a piece off and pack it and go. I'm gonna put in probably multiple types of conditioners because I plan on wearing my hair curly every day. I don't ever understand the purpose, and I've done it, of blow drying, of making my hair into my Dyson waves, and then you go outside and the humidity's 300%. So it just obliterates your hair right away. So I'm gonna wear it natural, which means I also have to pack some extra products like my my curl base, my JVN curl cream, like all of those extras. I don't plan to wash my hair every day, but sometimes that happens when the heat is so intense in Disney. I have my Cadence pods that I am using to travel. I love those so much. And I have a really beautiful blue and white striped bag that my cousin gave me for my birthday. And then the question is, do I need a separate makeup bag? Because I am bringing sweat-proof, waterproof makeup, and I have really pared down what I'm bringing. Usually when I travel, I think, oh, I'm gonna want all these options. I never end up using them, and then I come home with just as many products as I brought with me instead of being able to use anything up. And that's not my goal this time, but I do need to bring water resistant products, not only for the attractions, but because it's going to be so hot. And then I have my first aid component as well, where we definitely bring Neosporin, we bring Band-Aids, Tylenol, for both us as well as Callie as a just in case. I did buy the Touchland Disney hand sanitizer. Oh, it even has a little key ring on it. This is so cute and so unnecessary. Ooh, oh my gosh. This smells like a childhood lip balm. It is in Wild Watermelon. I love that Mickey is on the actual bottle, but when you go through this, which I love my Touchlands. I know they're expensive, especially for what they are, but they last such a long time. So you could put this around any other Touchland hand sanitizer for future trips. So that will absolutely be coming. I'm bringing a phone bank with me as just a backup because I've been using my iPhone 12 since I dropped it in the water in Portugal, but I should have my new phone before we go, and hopefully that battery is enough. I'm very excited to film with it. I think the cameras on it are gonna be unreal, especially compared to what has been going on. So as a family of 3, we are going to end up with 2 checked bags, 2 carry-on bags, and then each of us will have our personal items. Mark and Callie are sharing the checked bag, which is great. I do have room in my bag for her, as I mentioned, but I don't think we'll need it. And Mark keeps saying, we're only going for 4 days. So the reason you feel like you have a lot of space is because you only need 4 days worth of things. But I think my brain is still stuck in Portugal packing, and where we were gone for 2 full weeks and my bags were at like max weight for both the ride or going there and coming home. One of my tips, besides putting air tags in your luggage, is for Disney specifically, just in case. I always pack the things that we need the night of in my carry-on. I don't trust not losing a bag. We never have had a bad experience, especially because it's a direct flight, but just as a tip. All right, those are my top tips, my organizational strategies for packing for Disney in the fall. We have heat essentials. You saw all of the outfits for both my daughter and I. Jewelry, toiletries, all of it. And if you're planning a trip soon, I'd love to know when you're going, where you're staying, and if this video helped you get a little bit more organized or inspired you to be more organized. Also, if you have organizational tips for me, please tell me. I'm always looking to become more organized. And if you want more information on my Nuuly clothing rental box, I will leave a referral link in the description box below. I don't believe I get necessarily anything for it. Like, I'm not working with Nuuly, but as a customer, I have a referral link. What I appreciate about Nuuly is that every time I travel with that box, I'm not purchasing additional things just to have in my closet for one-time use. And if you're curious about how Nuuly works, etc., I can do a shorter video on that as well. Just let me know in the comments. So what's coming up next? We've got Disney room tours, the new cabins. We've got what I eat in a day in Epcot. We've got all kinds of content coming out on TikTok. Be subscribed, follow along. If you enjoyed this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And if there's like a Disney essential must-have for you when you're traveling in the heat, will you let me know in the comments below? Like, what am I missing? What am I gonna want? Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in Disney World. Goodbye, pals.